How's it going, fellas? I'm OrosZ, and this is another episode of Borderlands The Handsome Collection. Second episode of my Let's Play of both Borderlands. See, I was talking about that. It's so hard talking to people from other time zones. Like, I wanna talk, and they're going to sleep. And whenever I go to sleep, they all of a sudden, now they're like free to talk because they just woke up and probably on their way to work. And they talk to me and I'm like, oh, now I'm going to sleep. And then there's like a brief time window, you know, like after I finish work. When I can actually talk to these people. I was going to try and do a big grand thing and inviting a friend of mine to play along with me in Monster Hunter Rise. In Monster Hunter Wilds.
Say something inspirational, y'all.
Don't know what the fuck Janie's talking about. She wants us to pose for pictures. To make a bunch of posters.
Always aim for the skull.
That was cool.
Alright, cool. This time, I'll throw up a couple of targets. Try to shoot them before you land, and it'll make for an even better
Punch-flavored
poster.
monster. I'm running out.
Blap, blap.
Blap, blap.
Good, good. Now, big
Swear to God,
Get into the air, then slam
my
down
room
on
has
that
never
pressure
looked this
pad
fucking
like
bad. I
crazy.
have like
Then
5
say
different
something
fucking
cool
energy
and look
drinks
as badass as
just
possible.
empty sitting on my shelf. A bunch of medicine too. My laptop's like all fucking tangled up in cables and shit. There's like a knife laying next to me. A bunch of figurines from Minecraft.
That was cool. Now turn on the printer and it should
Those
spit
really
out
cool
the
metal
posters.
ones. They used to have them for like much cheaper than most shops at my local groceries. And every time I went to get
I got bored
groceries,
one day and started writing
I would
children's
browse
books.
through the toy
Lost 'em.
section and check
Can
out
you
like these
find them for me?
Minecraft figurines.
You
I
could
still
totes
really
give me
love
some feedback,
Minecraft.
too.
It's just that, you know, like, I dread the idea of coming back to that game because at this point there's been so many fucking updates and there's so many different mechanics, so many different things to make, craft. Sorry about that. Keep track of. That I like the idea of making a Minecraft Let's Play, but man, I just know deep down that I'll fucking hate making a Minecraft Let's Play. It would start to feel like having a second job running a Minecraft Let's Play, you know? Oh, they announced Nintendo Switch 2 recently, and you know what? It's backwards compatible with most of Nintendo Switch's games. I imagine it's kind of like how PS5 is backwards compatible with PS4, but there's like a handful of games that don't work on PS5 anymore for some reason. There was like a Hitman game, like a Hitman spin-off or whatever. Oh man, how to pick this shit up? So hard. Oh, I fucked it up. What are they talking about? Yeah, Nintendo Switch 2 looks like something I'd actually buy. Every time I had an idea of buying the Switch, I just kind of looked for offers and I looked what games it was bundled up with. I knew that Nintendo Switch eShop doesn't really have very worth it discounts very often. And I was like, nah, shit. It's just gonna be more fucking stuff to spend money on, and I don't really feel like. I don't really feel like spending a bunch of money on a new console and then fucking having to spend even more money on games. Cause like, you know, with PS4 I often get fucking free games from PlayStation Plus. With the Steam Deck I often just pirate games or get them for really fucking cheap on Steam.
There was a Kragan named Flamey who jumped out of the crack and bit Janie. She blew off its face. Now there's no trace of the Kragan who dared such cockamamie. Well,
Why didn't you tell me you enjoyed killing things so much? We could be besties.
there now.
That's cute.
Good feedback. Oh, that reminds me though.
I wish they were
Flamey's son owes
besties,
me a life, and
but
he's
I don't
still
think
out
they
there.
will.
Track him down and get it for me, yeah?
Now Tina and Springs, oh, they definitely became more than besties. Nisha though, I don't think she's been invited.
Kill it.
She's the odd one out. I can imagine the 3 of them in like one room and like she's the odd one out.
Vengeance. Look, he must have eaten the last book I wrote.
Yeah, so we got some backstory on Janie Spring. She's been stuck over here for a while, and the Kragans have given her quite a bit of hell. Now she hates them, and writes silly fucking poetry for children about killing Kragans and shit. Such as this one.
This one is called Baby Kragan Goes on an Adventure. Baby Kragan crawled out of the crack with his mum, Flamey. They saw strange two-legged creatures and thought they must be food. So Baby Kragan and his mum raided the camp. Flamey tore a two-legger up pretty bad, and Baby Kragan killed another one. Then Baby Kragan ran away like a little stupid piece of shit. That one must be corrupted or something, I don't know. Bring those back.
I don't know, maybe I should have bleeped some boobs like that in my videos because I swear so
Sounds
much.
good to me.
Children's stories, motivational
Publishers are
posters.
interested, but only if I cut out the parts where people and baby Kragans die. I was like, lovely stuff. Come on back.
Don't let fucking publishers limit your expression. Or whatever. Like the poster says. Be true to whatever. I'm true to nothing. I'm a fake ass motherfucker. Now we gotta hang those
There's
damn
no
pictures.
film in the cameras. Just kidding. Joke. Don't freak out. Deadlift, that guy I asked you to kill?
It's like making a joke about me having my microphone turned off, except it was real.
Head to his
That's
ship,
Deadlift, by the way, the next
everywhere.
boss we have to
Here,
defeat.
take the posters
He
and
just
give
got
me
introduced by
confirmation.
having motivational issues. What if I would have done this after killing him? Would he still speak to me?
I need you to get that delivery
I think he would.
confirmation signed
I think the
before
game
you
just
put the
wouldn't really
posters
give a shit, like whether I killed him or not. It would just play that. Cool, we can see all these bonuses I got unlocked. And I'm keeping this gun. Because it's a shitty ass Torg assault rifle I need to keep. I promised you that I would talk about Borderlands 4 and my thoughts of it. I did do that before in a different video, but what better video to talk about thoughts on Borderlands 4 than a Borderlands episode? So Borderlands 4 got announced on the Game Awards. First of all, I want to talk about how the game looks. It looks like Borderlands 3. It's running on Unreal Engine 5 this time, which I believe the third game was running on Unreal Engine 4. And both Borderlands pre-sequel and Borderlands 2 ran on 3, I think. I ain't sure. I would have to look into that. Actually, I can look into that. I have my phone fucking right here. Borderlands. What engine? Unreal Engine 4. Wait, I had to specify. Borderlands 2. Oh, it is Unreal Engine. It's Unreal Engine 3 for both the pre-sequel and for both the pre-sequel and Borderlands 2. It's Unreal Engine 3. Same with the first game. They all three of them ran on Unreal Engine 3. Borderlands 3 runs on Unreal Engine 4. And then Borderlands 4 is gonna run on Unreal Engine 5. So even though I think it's just because of the art style of this series and the graphics that they don't really... Like, they all look fucking fantastic. Including the first game. It's just that it's got a darker art style. But they all look really fucking good, like they could come out today and just be completely fine in my opinion. So yeah, people might complain that, oh, it just looks like Borderlands 3. Yeah, because Borderlands 3 already looks fucking absolutely brilliant. It's a fucking brilliant looking game. It's like, it's hard to improve on something that's already really fucking good.
He's kind of a dick.
That it?
Well, he also stole my Moonzoomy Digistruct key, stranded me out here, and got really rude when I told him I wasn't into guys. But mainly for being a dickhead.
Well, all that stuff you just said kind of makes him a dick. Typical Borderlands stories really talk about, you know, being gay, like openly. The characters are openly gay. No one like hides this fact from somebody. They don't make a big deal revealing that. No, it's just, you know, she ain't into guys. Who gives a shit? And that's such a brilliant approach in my opinion. Rather than fucking putting it on a pedestal like a lot of fucking games that pretend like they are progressive do that shit.
That's too bad. Because I bet I'll really enjoy
I hate
killing
whenever media does it, you know, where they take a gay character or a character that's, you know, trans or something like that, and they put it on like a fucking pedestal, because it just highlights how, it highlights even further how society doesn't accept these people as normal, and when you have it presented as that should be normal, then you just kind of fucking deepen it into people's mind that this is, you know, not something normal, that it's special. Except, like, people who hate it, you know, people who are homophobic and all that stuff, are gonna fucking hate it even more when you shove it in their fucking faces. That's why I think Borderlands does it so fucking well, because it doesn't shove its ideologies into your face, like a lot of fucking games tend to do. Instead, it just heads them, and what you do with them is up to you. Like, if you get upset over these characters being gay or not, like, you could get upset if you're extremely homophobic and it really bothers you that Janie Springs is a lesbian. But, like, in the grand scheme of things, who gives a shit? Like, you ain't gonna change it, and it's fucking already done. It's like, who cares? Australian bandits, super bad at scavs. You think deadlift is awesome? Cute that they, you know, joined forces, Tina and Brick, and they became like part of the same team, which is the B team. Borderlands 3. I thought that was cool in Borderlands 3's story. That they had a whole part dedicated to all these like returning Borderlands characters, just to put them on the same team. If I didn't miss that first rocket, I would have gotten the second win on this guy, but it just had to hit the ceiling and deal no damage to him. Well, fuck me, I guess. I'm dead again. My no-death run is going really well. I died twice already. It's not a no-death run, I'm just kidding. But yeah, Borderlands 4 looks really good. As for how it plays, maybe I'll talk about the guns. I haven't really seen much of them yet. I don't think there's been too much gameplay, gunplay in the trailer. But I imagine it's gonna be like Borderlands 3 again. Incredibly fucking good gunplay, just so fucking awesome and satisfying to play, like holy shit. So I imagine instead of trying to needlessly improve on it, with a possibility of just fucking it up, they're just gonna redo what they did in the third game. That's what's cool in this game, that you know, you often fight in no oxygen atmosphere, so if you pop somebody's helmet with a well-placed headshot, you can just watch them suffocate to death. And it's awesome. Makes me sound like a psychopath calling it awesome, but it is. I wish I was Australian, then I would have fucking loved this game even more. I already do love it. I love Borderlands, the pre-sequel. I was watching fucking Mike Matei play the second game and he loved it, which is great. But man, I feel like he would have fucking loved the pre-sequel even more. I wish this gun was better than my guns because it has ice effect on it, and I fucking love ice guns in this game. It's probably one of the reasons why I like pre-sequel so much. The ice element. And the ice element did came back in the third game, but it was much more rare, but still just as awesome. There's like a couple of legendaries I had that had ice effects on them, and yep, they were fucking dope. Plus a lot of guns can just randomly have the ice effect on them, and yep, always fucking dope. Plus this is the only game with laser weapons. People think laser weapons are coming back in the fourth game, which sure, I'm looking forward to it.
Delivery. Need your signature.
Well, that's nice.
Give him the package.
What a nice guy. You press on the guy, not the posters.
Now get out of my sight.
He's got the package? Cool. Now kill him. Guy's an asshole.
What is
Awesome. Now you just have to put the posters up all around the ship. Deadlift's men will try to kill you the entire time.
So I
but-
believe gunplay in Borderlands 4 is gonna be just as good. Now maybe we'll get to the story. I've, you know, heard that the writer for Borderlands 3 is coming back as the lead writer of Borderlands 4. But that doesn't necessarily mean that it's gonna suck ass again. Because I think Randy himself tweeted something that they're gonna, like, take the story much more serious this time than Borderlands 3, with a lot less jokes. Plus the villains they set up in this trailer, the Master Cag looking lady, you know, the lady on two legs. She looks like the first boss in Rayman 3. You know, that small guy on two legs, just like her. And he's called Master Cag, that's why I like to call her Master Cag.
Or kitten.
That's one
I look
poster
fucking
up.
awkward as
Keep
fuck, that's not
going.
even the same
My
gun I
customers
have.
are gonna get what they paid for, even if you shoot them in the sternums while they get it.
Now I could have an ability that gives me ammo every time I whip someone, but I don't know, I felt like that was a waste of a skill point. I was like, how often will I actually utilize that? How often will it actually be worth using? I don't imagine it's gonna be that fucking useful, so I skipped it. Yeah, so Borderlands 4, second villain, the main villain, who is also been set up as being much worse than Handsome Jack ever was. And his name is the Timekeeper. Now, I imagine they're gonna take him much more seriously and he's gonna be a genuine threat throughout the game. But I do not think he's gonna be as well written as Handsome Jack was. He doesn't come off as a villain that'll be in your ear just making fun of your progress all the time. He'll probably have a couple of moments where, you know, every time you do something significant, he'll call you and be like, "Oh, great job, you fool. Blah, blah, blah. Your attempts at stopping me are foolish. Blah, blah, blah." Like some kind of fucking generic boss shit, you know? He'll call you a fool a bunch of times. How your efforts are in vain. I don't think he will be anything to write home about, but he will at least not be fucking cringe like the Calypso twins. I hope so. But I could be wrong. It could be actually genuinely really interesting. But like the name itself, Timekeeper, I don't know. You'll manipulate time and shit. Some people think that, oh, because it's gonna be time travel now, maybe we're gonna revisit like locations from the past, you know? Maybe Handsome Jack is gonna come back because this guy could just bring him back. It'd be cool. I still have my theory how Handsome Jack could come back and it would actually make sense for him to come back. Like, what if Handsome Jack at the end of Borderlands 2 is actually Timothy Lawrence from the pre-sequel? You know, the doppelganger I showed you last episode, my favorite character from this game. And one of my favorite characters in this series.
I think it could have been scarier.
Just 2 more and you're done. I'm incredibly happy that you're doing this for me. If that's not clear, it's only because I've spent several months isolated getting almost killed by Krakens.
Whatever.
Still not quite intimidating enough. Must be my clothes. Not dark enough.
Just put up one last poster and you're all
Yeah,
done.
I think default outfit for Nisha is pretty lame, but you can make it look pretty cool with some unlockable hats and shit. Now, they're all variations of a, you know, a cowgirl hat. Some are cooler than others. Some are just straight up weird and lame.
Ugh, wanna snap its neck.
I overexposed the last set of pictures, so I used a cat photo instead. People like cats. Anyway, come on back.
Look, I fucking did the progress in this mission out of the order. I was supposed to try and get to his base first, and then I made my way to the fuse box, which that's not where I was supposed to be. Yeah, I don't know. I think both Timekeeper and that Master Cag lady I think she has a name, but I'm just gonna keep calling her Master Gag. I think they both. I don't know if she's actually gonna be a villain. I think she's gonna be the type of character who turns out not to be the villain.
Deadlift uses that jump pad as his front door. You might
I
want to do
think
the
both
same.
of them will be pretty good characters.
I disabled
Not
the
close to
jump
Handsome
pad.
Jack,
Forgive
but
me,
pretty good.
jump pad.
Oh yeah, I was talking about my theory. So what if the Handsome Jack you fight at the end of Borderlands 2 is actually Timothy Lawrence, fully immersed in the role of Handsome Jack? And then Timothy Lawrence you find and help in the Handsome Jack bot DLC for Borderlands 3. That's actually Handsome Jack, just pretending to be a goofy nerd. That is Timothy Lawrence. Now, there's a downside to my theory if it turns out to be true, because that means one of my favorite characters, Timothy Lawrence, has been dead this whole time. Which is a bummer because I really like him. But on the other hand, it would be a fucking absolutely brilliant plot twist and make 100% sense for Handsome Jack to come back.
Huh?
If you complete the circuit between those
It
two
will break the
light wires,
heart
it
of
should
people. Like,
reactivate
just
the
the
jump
reveal
pad.
that it's
Just stand
Handsome
between
Jack
the
would
two spark
absolutely
plugs.
Sounds painful.
break the heart of all the people who genuinely believe
Gonna hurt
that
lots.
he's Timothy Lawrence,
Now just go kill the guy so you can get to
because
Concordia.
he's gonna reveal that Timothy Lawrence was actually killed at the end of Borderlands 2.
Still alive.
And yeah, I think it would be quite brilliant, but it would mean that people would have to play the DLC to Borderlands 3 to fully get the reveal. But you know, like you get sequels. Like in Borderlands 3, I think there's like a bunch of references to the DLCs. Actually, are there? Or there's references to that Commander Lilith DLC, obviously.
I want to ride a jump pad.
Ain't any around here, but I can throw you real far though.
Do it.
I remember in the normal playthrough, Mordecai gets really jealous that they get to ride jump pads and do all this cool stuff while well, you know, Mordecai didn't get to do anything cool in Borderlands 1. He got to ride around on a fucking huge endless highway with no fucking save points in between. Uh oh, deadlift time. It's deadlift time. What time is it? I'm not quite sure what time it is. I think it's deadlift time though. That's the boss fight? He looks fucking stupid.
There he is. Just kill his dumb ass and I can get you close
I
to
can't quite
Concordia
fucking
and
hit
find out.
anybody with my stupid fucking nukem.
Die today. Well, my name isn't Bucephalus Deadlift McElroy.
His name's actually Deadlift. He has Deadlift in his name. Or is that the part where it's a nickname? I don't know who gives a shit. I'm about to kill him anyway. Not like he's gonna have any lore significance. Deadlift. Shot the floor. Jeez. Good thing I left. Now it did decent damage, but nothing too groundbreaking. And then look how much more damage my fucking pistols are dealing. I fucking obliterated the guy. May I remind you, 2 pistols, each dealing 600 damage. That's a lot of damage. And I can shoot, and if I activate my action skill, I just straight up fucking unload every single fucking shot into their face. That's a lot of damage. That's why niche is actually really cool. And we're gonna do Maya for Borderlands 2 portion of this Let's Play. Which will probably be the larger portion of the Let's Play, but you know, that's just because this game never got to shine. Because 2K Australia was closed down. Plus, another reason why this game never really succeeded and not that many people want to talk about it as much as Borderlands 2 is because this game came out on like the end of the PS3's life cycle. It's only after Borderlands The Handsome Collection came out that this game got like a resurrection, where people actually played it again. Because the original PS3 release, not too many people played that one because PS4 was already out by the time this fucking game came out.
Bonza, am I glad to see that?
They could have just released it on the PS4. Like the Handsome Collection is just, you know, Borderlands pre-sequel and 2. And yet they didn't fucking re-release
Pick it up. Now you've got the Digistruct
the
key,
game
you can
alone.
turn on one of my moon zoomies at the Dar way station.
So I feel like more people played it in part of the Handsome Collection, or maybe part of the Pandora box, which is, you know, that big
Get
fucking
yourself there, but be
all
careful.
Borderlands games
Staffs are
combined
taking over that place after the crackening.
on Steam. It's always on a discount because it comes with a ridiculous price tag. But it's like always on a fucking discount, so I don't know, I feel like there must be at least one person who bought it without a discount and actually wasted a fuck ton of money on it. Pistols. It's gonna be probably a while before I find anything worth switching to. If I have some golden keys, which I can't really check now because this is pre-recorded footage, maybe if I open my equipment for a second I could take a quick glance at whether I do have any golden keys. When we get to Concordia, I could get some...
Just step into one and take a deep...
We could do some unboxing and get ourselves like real good equipment. But, you know, I want to do that like when my equipment genuinely starts fucking lacking. Like when I genuinely, like, enemies are just overpowered. My guns don't do enough damage to fucking actually do anything against them. Man, it's fucking late. Maybe I'll record 2 episodes of this series, but that's it. That's all I'm gonna do. Gonna make sure nobody wants anything from me, such as a fucking quick shopping trip or whatever the fuck.
This is the last will and testament of Tom Thorson,
Oh, shit.
Captain. Deadlift scabs are boarding.
Yeah, I was talking about Borderlands 4.
Whoever finds this echo,
Another
please
point
find it in your heart to
is the
honor
main
Jim
characters
Grant's
they
last
revealed.
wishes. Just
I think I'm gonna already say it. For my Borderlands 4's Let's Play, I'm going to pick the Siren.
thanks.
Because
First
in
off,
my Borderlands 1
I need you
playthrough,
to inform
on my
Colonel
normal
Siren
playthrough,
Down
I
of my
played as
death.
the Siren,
Plug this echo
Lilith.
recorder into a
For my
transmitter
Let's Play,
and
I played as
convey the
Brick,
message.
who I think was much more fun to play as, like, actually than Lilith, even though I think he was less powerful than first, but he was kind of more fun, I guess. For my Borderlands pre-sequel Let's Play, I played as Claptrap, and you know, I played as like all the other characters. Now we're playing as the Lawbringer. For my Borderlands 2 Let's Play, I played as Gage, the Necromancer, and we're gonna play as Maya, so that's the first time I play as a Siren. But you know, it's like my second playthrough of this game. On my first playthrough I didn't play as the Siren. On my Borderlands 3's Let's Play, I played as Zane, and only recently have I kind of been trying to replay Borderlands 3 as the Siren. I've already played through the game as every other character, but the Siren I just never really was interested in, because her action skills just look really basic compared to the other Vault Hunters, who have like a lot more crazy shit going on. But now, out of the 4 characters that we have been shown, I think the Siren looks the coolest off the bat. And also a lot of people complain how these characters look very generic. But I would like to point out that what I believe is the case for these characters, I think these characters look boring on purpose, actually. Because towards the end of the Borderlands 3's life cycle, they've added like costumes for the main characters. So you could not only customize the heads of the characters, you could also customize the body parts. I mean body parts, just the whole body. So you can, I think there was like 2 bodies per character, plus all the different heads you get to unlock. So yeah, that was cool. Oh, you know what? I hope Borderlands Science, the fun little minigame, comes back in Borderlands 4. I remember actually just turning the Borderlands 3 on just to play that minigame and max it out. And I did max it out because you got a bunch of cool unlockables for it. Like head customizations. And I've actually fucking played through all of that. I can't even remember what it was about. But I thought it was really awesome, and I turned the game on just to play that minigame. Plus, I believe there was something about how the more people play it, the more like money Gearbox makes, and that goes to a charity. That was pretty cool, I guess. If it's true, I don't know. Sounds kind of... Oh, that's... I didn't saw whether I have any golden keys. I don't think it's on the equipment screen. I think it's on the, like, badass ranks screen.
You do have my respect. But you've told the colonel of my death. I'd like you to avenge me. It looks like Squat, Deadlift's lieutenant,
Squat?
is boarding my ship right now. If you could track him down and kill him.
Check out my grenade. Sucks people's in, sucks their dicks, and then blows up. Pretty powerful, I gotta say. Pretty dope. Yeah, so I believe Borderlands 4 is gonna lean heavily into character customization. That's why every character looks really boring, because you'll be able to customize the crap out of them. So right off the bat, the characters' designs are very uninteresting, because you're gonna unlock a bunch of shit that will make them look way more interesting. I believe that's the case.
Final request.
Plus, one thing I would like to point out is that when you look at the silhouettes of all the 4 characters, you get a guy, you get a girl, you have a big guy and a small girl. So when you play and there's a bunch of chaos going on, you see characters just like running by, you can still tell which characters was it because of their body shape. So that's why I believe they focused on making the characters very distinct from each other.
That's that.
Not necessarily
Sorry I
very
can't give you a reward,
interesting.
but, I'm dead. Still, thanks.
Vault Hunter, I want to thank you for fulfilling Captain Thorson's last
So
wishes.
like if you play late Borderlands 4, late game, and you join in like a random fucking match or whatever, and you see a character running by, and it's a big guy, then you know he's playing as the big guy character. That guy was really determined to shoot me from across the fucking map. I accepted his challenge. I'm going to a shooting range tomorrow, and I don't really fucking care, I stopped giving a fuck about my current job. Like last time I gave a shit, where I would like study and fucking willingly sign myself up for like fucking duties and shit.
My men hid this weapon stash months ago.
Was,
You can have them
I
until
don't know,
take
maybe
them
like
back.
September. Then in October they pissed me off by sending me on my first stupid mission. And in November I pretty much spent on all of it on another mission. And now I spent December on yet another mission, and I'm back at work. And I'm just like, man, it's back to this bullshit. And I really do not fucking care. Somebody got pissed off because I walked by them without fucking giving them honors today, and I was like, ah, fuck, yeah, sure. What happened again? I don't fucking care anymore. I'm just counting days for it to be over. I don't fucking want to fucking do this job. I hate it so much.
It's a fine day, full of opportunity.
I sold my legendary rocket launcher. That would suck death anyway. The rocket launchers are pretty underwhelming in this game. Though if I ever get another legendary one, I'm gonna try to check it out. That one could have been worse. Could have been the
Ignore
Mongol.
that. Just smack it.
Could have been the bunny. I think that one kind of sucks too, right?
Good on ya. Now just get a vehicle and come on back. If you want to kill some Kragans while you're out
While I
there,
was on
I'm looking
my
to make some
third
corpse
stupid
jewelry
mission,
out
I had my Steam Deck with me, and I've actually beaten all of Borderlands 2, PC version, on a Steam Deck. as Zero, the assassin. And I had a lot of fun maxing out his red skill tree, which allowed me to chain kills while in deception mode. That's the thing about Zero. He gets really fun when you finish one of his skill trees. But like towards the beginning, I find his skill trees to be kind of under.
That was me high-fiving
His
myself.
skill is like
Well, I'm
underwhelming
so
and
I
kind
got
of
the radio
useless
silent. Find the
towards the
jamming signal,
beginning.
shut it.
Misha, I heard you robbed 6 bandit camps and a convent. That true?
In my defense, those nuns were dicks.
And like all the characters wanted their own 5 minutes of fame, and I don't know which one I should have listened to. Here's Jack congratulating me on finishing the job. Here's Janie saying some shit. Here's this character, Nisha, saying something about nuns. All kinds of crazy stuff. We got a fucking car now, and it's a cool one. I made a default skin because, you know, I'm going with the default skins for now. I'll pick some fancier shit later. Oh, my neck. It's killing me. My neck is fucking killing me. There's no scooter in this game. That sucks.
Good to see ya. Here, take this. It's an Orbitron.
And
It'll
look,
get
we
you
get to
into
turn in
Concordia.
the stupid poster.
I had a cat. It died.
My dog died last month, and now I have a cat. Ooh, a Jacobs sniper rifle. I ain't really using sniper rifles, though.
All right. Just jump that crap with your vehicle, and you'll be well on your way to Concordia. Once you get there,
Oh,
you
look
should
at that.
be able to find your
I
jamming
couldn't even
signal,
see what that
or whatever
was
you
on
said.
the fucking...
I'll meet you there later.
on my recording.
And good luck with all your murders, Nisha.
We're gonna go do
Thanks,
these
kiddo.
2 side quests. Oh, is that where Handsome Jack got his kiddo thing from Nisha? Is that why he says that a lot in Borderlands 2? Is that part of his lore and backstory or whatever the fuck? There's like a crate I gotta open. Yeah, we're gonna do some side quests next episode. We're gonna do those 2. Probably progress the main plot.
Know much about lasers? There's a light
I'd say-
reactor stuffed in a building nearby that I can sell for a
I
good
think I'm
chunk
gonna
of
record
moonstones.
two more
If you
episodes
get it for
today.
me, I can give you one of my spare laser weapons. I just gave you a prod gun. You'll need to piss
But it
off
really
some Kragans
sucks,
with
you
it.
know? I'm coming back from work. I didn't even like eat anything. Like a dinner at work. Oh, look, it's Mr. Torg.
They're made of light, which doesn't even explode like what? I'll pay you to destroy that light reactor when you find it.
Seems excessive, but I like his energy.
And Janie's just so fucking positive non-stop. No matter what happens to her, she's always happy. How do you open this crate? Oh, it's just open on its own, I guess, okay. Pretty crazy. Yeah, we're gonna have to backtrack to the previous location and shit.
I forgot the combo to my safe.
So you're just gonna have to open it up the fun way. That shield will be your lockpick.
I'm gonna have to finish the episode first, though. So, see you fellas in the next episode. Bye.